The excitement happens right now on Maury. All of the unbelievable sex secrets they've been hiding from their families are coming out today. She fears that her husband is having sex behind her back with prostitutes.
Baby, you have absolutely lost your mind.
He thinks you're bipolar.
I'm bipolar and I'm crazy, but I'm going to find out today, Curtis.
Is he cheating on his wife with prostitutes?
Lie detector determined.
The last time she was here, Courtney found out her husband James was a cheater. Now they're back because James is about to tell her two giant sex secrets.
What is it?
Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women. The lie detector determined.
And a devastating secret.
Cheated on you. I'm not sure if you or him is the father of the
Get off me! I changed for you!
Is her husband the father?
Dimitri's.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Tashonda. Now, Tashonda's terrified. Her husband of 6 years, Curtis, has had sex with over 20 women behind her back. You see, Tashonda fears that some of the women may be prostitutes. Other women could be obese, like real heavy.
Real big.
Real big. Like 500 pounds big.
5 foot.
She thinks Curtis has a fetish for those women.
Yeah.
Tashonda is curious that the man she's loved for so long could be cheating on her. Why?
I believe my husband, Curtis, of 6 years, is cheating on me. Curtis disappears at night and says he's staying at his family's house, but I know he's lying. I call his family. They say he's not there. Do Curtis really think I'm stupid? My worst fear is that Curtis is cheating on me with over 20 women. Not just any women, but big, fat, stink, nasty women. I think Curtis has a fetish for women that weighs over 400 pounds. I lost weight from all this stress from him cheating. Now I'm scared I'm just not big enough for him. And I'm also convinced that Curtis is sneaking prostitutes through our bedroom windows. All the prostitutes in the neighborhood know him by name. If I find out that he's cheating on me, I will end it today. Today.
After 6 years.
After 7 years, I've been married to him for 6 years, but today is the day.
You all have kids together?
I'm pregnant now. First baby.
This is your first
My first baby
You're
with my
pregnant right
husband.
now.
Yes.
But you would leave him.
I will leave, Maury.
About what's going on with the Venetian blinds.
When I moved into this townhouse, the townhouse had brand new Venetian blinds all the way around.
Right.
Every time I work 11 to 7, miraculously, 1 or 2 of the Venetian blinds are broken. After about a week or 2, the whole Venetian blind was broke at the bottom. Somebody is getting out that window, and I'm going to find out today who it is. Absolutely. That's right. That's right. I'm going to find
let me
out
get this
today.
So you think Curtis has been sneaking women in?
I know.
Sneak.
I know. I'm not crazy.
You think
I'm
he's been
crazy.
sneaking prostitutes
I know
in
he's
under the
sneaking
Venetian
somewhere
blinds?
through the window, under the bed. I don't care. I'm gonna find out today.
So what's wrong? What's wrong when Curtis says he wants to go to the store?
Curtis always wants to do something. The store is a hop, skip, and a jump from the house. You do not need to take a shower when you come from the store. I'm gonna find out.
So in other words, he goes to the store, which is a hop, skip, and a jump.
A hop, skip, and a jump.
He stays away a little too long.
Hour and a half, 2 hours more.
Comes home and jumps in the shower.
Jump in the shower and tell me that I'm crazy. I have bipolar. I'm just a drama queen. I am not crazy, and I'm gonna find out today.
He thinks you're bipolar.
I'm bipolar and I'm crazy. I'm always trying to start a confusion in the house, but I'm gonna find out today. The confusion is on you, Curtis.
Well, I guess so. I mean, we might as well find out what Curtis has to say, okay? He's backstage right now. This is what he had to say.
Excuse maker.
I am absolutely not cheating on my wife, Shonda. I love Shonda. She cooks for me, she cleans for me, takes care of me. Why would I cheat on her? She thinks I have a thing for heavier women, but she's lost her mind. She goes on and on that I come home with scratches and smell funny. I cut trees. Shonda is crazy for thinking I'm cheating. Baby, I love you, but you have absolutely, positively lost your mind. And I'm gonna prove I'm innocent today.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Lost my mind.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You cook for him, Ma?
I cook, I clean,
What do
I
you
will
cook?
wipe his behind if he needed it. I love my husband.
Right. What are some of the foods you cook?
Oh, I can cook chitlins, macaroni and cheese. You name it, I cook it. If I can't do nothing else for you, I can cook.
How good is your mac and cheese?
My mac and cheese will make you slap your mama.
Oh, my God. Here's Curtis. Curtis, come on out. A lucky guy with that mac and cheese. I got to start with this, because this really sounds strange. The Venetian blinds. What is going on there?
They break.
You
reach a hand through the Venetian blind.
She thinks you've been taking women, prostitutes, and pushing them through the Venetian blinds.
Doing that, Maury.
Okay.
That's not what I'm about.
Yeah.
I work, I cook, I clean.
How about the prostitutes in the neighborhood and all that kind of stuff? You're not around them, are you?
I don't see any prostitutes.
Oh, he's just friendly.
All I see is her,
friendly.
Maury.
They know his name. We moved in at the same time, Maury. Why don't they know me? They don't know my name is Shonda. They don't know me.
Then she says, as soon as you come home, you jump in the shower.
In the shower. I'm sweaty. I'm a big man.
Maury.
I have to take a shower. I ain't doing nothing.
Maury.
I'm crazy. I know.
Having a woman that accuse you all the time
Accused.
will make you perspire.
Oh, I see.
If you know, you Maury, you understand. You understand. Y'all understand.
I'll tell you, that's the best excuse I've ever heard. You know she's about to have a baby. You're about to be a dad.
That's why
you're very excited, I bet, right?
I compliment her in every way.
Okay. We're going to find out if you compliment her after this.
Yeah. Get these results out. Let's hear it. Get comfortable.
We asked you if you're attracted to Shonda. You said yes. The lie detector determined that was the truth.
Okay. Why wouldn't you be, though? Okay.
We asked you that when you tell Shonda you're sleeping on your back porch of your mother's, are you really sleeping at another woman's house? You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie. Hey, Shonda, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. We asked you when you tell Shonda you're going to the store, are you cheating on her with other women? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. We asked you, since you've been married to Shonda, have you paid for sexual contact?
I know you.
Sexual contact with a prostitute. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No, man.
Wait a minute, Shonda.
Okay.
Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down, Shonda.
Okay. That's what I need to
Shonda,
know.
you're pregnant.
That's okay.
We asked you, since you've been married to Shonda, have you had any prostitutes inside the home you share with her? No. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Can't say that, man. No, man.
Okay. Don't be trying to lie.
That ain't true.
Shut up, lie.
That ain't true.
Shut up.
It ain't true.
You're a lie.
You're pregnant.
Bitch, you got it's on. He is a compulsive, habitual, chronic liar. All you know how to do is
I didn't do nothing like that.
all you know how to
I
do
don't
is
know
lie.
what's wrong with that
All you know how to do is lie. People in my house.
I didn't do nothing like that.
In my house.
I didn't bring nobody in nobody's house.
Okay.
Dr. Jeff.
Okay.
To Shonda,
Sir.
very first thing.
This is what he doing.
It's not about him.
Okay.
It's about
Okay.
you, and it's about this baby.
Okay.
And that's why.
Okay.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
And that's why you've got to stay calm. Curtis, seems to me, if you're going to be hanging out with prostitutes, sneaking women into your home, it seems to me, perhaps you have some sort of a sexual addiction that you can't control yourself. And the very last point, and Curtis, you should know this. There's something out there called STDs. She's pregnant, so you're putting two lives on the line.
He don't care.
You gotta be careful.
He don't care about
you
himself.
got to stop.
That's why he doing what he do.
Stop
You
him from
kiss
yelling.
my I don't need you as no father. I am upset, but guess what? I ain't upset enough to shed not now tear. I done shed tears for 6 years. I'm not shedding no more tears. It's time for me to stand up and be a woman, and a woman I am. Kiss my...
The last time she was here, Courtney found out her husband, James, was a cheater.
Courtney gave him another chance.
Now they're back because James is about to tell her 2 giant sex secrets. Can this marriage possibly survive after the secrets come out?
What is it?
Chris is about to tell his girlfriend 3 shocking sex secrets.
First thing I want to tell you.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
Last year, we met a newlywed couple, James and Courtney. See, Courtney had some painful suspicions that her husband, James, was leading a secret sex life and sleeping with other women behind her back. Watch this. What happened on your wedding day?
He is supposed to have called his ex-girlfriend and told her that he wanted to see her one last time before we got married.
You also think I have had another baby.
Yeah. Before we got together, he was with his ex-girlfriend.
Right.
Our babies were born a month apart.
You were asked if you tried calling your ex-girlfriend on the day of your wedding to try to have sex with her. You said no. That's a lie.
That was supposed to have been my day.
You were asked if you regret marrying Courtney. You say no. That was a lie. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Get off of me! Do not touch me!
Courtney, these so far are feelings. We're going to get to the facts, okay? You were asked if you've ever cheated on Courtney. You said no. That's a lie.
How can you do that? The woman you're supposed to be in love with?
You going to give him another chance?
No, I'm done. It's been a year.
Courtney gave him another chance. But now they're back. And Courtney's the one backstage. James is sitting next to me. Why are you back?
Have 2 secrets to tell my wife.
You want to tell your wife secrets. What's your first secret?
That I've cheated on her with 2 different women.
Since the last show?
Since the last show, about 8 different times.
2 women, 8 times. What's the second secret?
That I had a threesome.
This is what Courtney had to say. Watch.
The last time I was on the show, whenever I found out he cheated on me, I was full of anger. I'd never been so hurt in my life. When I went home, I called about filing for divorce, but I couldn't go through with it because we have a family. My family is my world. I'd lay down and die for any of them. How could he do that to us? How could he do that to his kids? Knowing that he's been hiding something from me these past few months, it kills me. He wants to start over. He wanted to do right. You can't do right by hiding something from somebody that you're supposed to love. I know he has secrets to tell me, but I'm afraid after today, we're not going to have our family anymore because I can't put up with it anymore.
Everybody, here's Courtney. Courtney, come on up. Courtney, painful for you to be back here.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're scared. James, tell Courtney your first secret.
I've cheated on you, 2 different women.
When?
I'm sorry, baby.
What is the other part of the secret?
There's more? More? There's more. No, 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 no. No, no, no. What?
Please.
What? What is it?
Tell her the other part of the secret, James.
I've had a threesome with 2 different women, with the same 2 women. I'm sorry, honey. I do love you. I'm trying to do this.
You brought me back to tell me you're sorry when you could have done that at home.
so I can make things better between us.
You're not making things better between us.
I want to quit this. We have a family together. I don't.
You wasn't thinking about when you was you.
Courtney, let me ask you something.
Let me tell you one thing. Me, my 2 daughters, and your son, gone. No more. No more.
Courtney.
Ever. I hate you, man. I hate you. How can you do that?
Dr. Jeff, what do you have to say to these 2?
There's something really
Wrong with him, stupidity.
And you forgave him. Remember, you did that.
time.
But you know what? The forgiving is only the first step in the process of healing. Because if you don't find out why, you're doomed to repeat that mistake, and which is why he thinks he might still continue to cheat.
I hate you. I'm divorcing you. When we go back, we're done.
Courtney, are you willing to see? No.
No.
You want to say anything to Courtney?
I do feel bad for what I've done. I do love you all.
No, you don't. The first or second time? Or the last time? Or how are you going to tell it to your kids when you go home? Because I'm not going to let you keep hurting me and my family. My family, not yours.
We'll be back right after this.
I do love you with all of my heart.
Was you thinking that whenever you was Amy? Was you thinking that when somebody else was 13 months and I have been faithful to you? I ain't ever done anything on you. It's always you doing me. We have 3 beautiful kids, Jamie.
And that's why I came here to tell you what.
And you couldn't have told me at home. You're on national TV, jackass.
I didn't know how to tell you.
I'm done, Jamie.
Chris is about to tell his girlfriend 3 shocking sex secrets.
First thing I want to tell you.
Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women.
I never had sex with anybody.
You're a damn liar!
We're going to find out right now. The lie detector determined.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Cosetta. Cosetta is furious. She works nights in order to support her boyfriend of 3 years, Chris, and their 18-month-old daughter, Christiana. But Cosetta fears that while she's busy at work, Chris is busy with other women in their home. And an insult to injury, Chris disappeared on the night that Cosetta gave birth to their daughter. And Cosetta that Chris was sleeping with other women in exchange for money and Xbox games. Why?
I've been in love with Chris since the minute I met him. We have a beautiful baby together, and I used to be happy. But I don't trust him at all anymore, and it's really stressing me out. I am a woman, and a woman knows, and I know in my heart that Chris is cheating on me. Chris disappears for weeks at a time. There's a big fat girl that Chris is constantly hanging with. To make matters worse, I believe she's buying him clothes and giving him money for sex. I love Chris and I want to be with him, but I can't be with him if he's going to cheat on me.
Where was he the day you gave birth?
Chris was with a big, fat, black girl.
How do you know that?
I know because I talked to the girl 3 weeks after that. She told me that Chris told me he was out of town. But the girl told me that Chris was with him instead of out of town. So I know she's not lying.
And the biggest problem is it gets past anger because you believe that Chris is using you.
Yes. I've been with Chris for 3 years. I've dedicated everything to him. He's my everything. He's my everything. And for like the last couple months, Chris acts as if he's not attracted to me anymore. He doesn't do anything with me anymore. And when I'm around him, he just acts funny. Who wants, if you love a person and you want to be with them, you wouldn't treat him like that.
I want to tell you something. We sat down with Chris to take a lie detector test. And all of a sudden there was a shocking turn of events because Chris wants to come out here and explain things. So we might as well bring him out. Here's Chris, everybody. So there are some specific things that Chris wants you to know about Cosetta. And here's the first confession.
The first thing I want to tell you, I cheated 20 times with more than 20 different women.
Why did we have to come all the way to New York for you to tell me that? Why you couldn't tell me that at home? Why did we have to come in front of all these damn people and put our business out and you could have told me at home?
Cosetta, here's the second confession.
And the next thing is, I done had sex with the fat girl more than 20 times. And yes, while you was at the hospital having my baby, I was with the fat girl. Yeah, man, for being like that, you know I love you, man.
I knew you was a lying dog. I knew it.
There's one last thing. One last thing he wanted to say.
I have cheated for money and gifts. I love you, but please just take me back one last time. I promise. This is what I'm here for, to make it work.
Cheating on me for money and gifts? Everything that I do for you? I been over backwards. I put my life on the line for you and you cheat on me for money and gifts? Are you serious?
This is in the past, though. This is why I'm here to
Cosetta,
confess.
sit down, okay?
This is in the past.
Because there were a couple of more questions that we asked Chris on the lie detector. You were asked if you're cheating on Cosetta because you're no longer turned on by her. You said no, the lie detector determined that's a lie.
You ain't turned on to me no more, Chris. You ain't turned on to me no more. You're not.
Baby.
You don't love me. You don't love
Texas,
me.
man, it's not what it is.
You don't love me. You don't love me.
You wanted here to get counseling, okay? You wanted to find out if there's a way. So sit down. Sit down here, Cosetta. Cosetta, sit down here. Dr. Jeff?
Now that we know everything, you want to take a look at yourself as to why you did these very destructive things. It's more than just the words, Chris. Now it's going to have to be about the actions. But not only you guys getting therapy, but also you getting therapy and seeing what that's about. Basically, selling your behind for money. There's some real self-esteem issues there, and you've got to work with that.
You don't got to. I do whatever it takes to make him happy.
But now, Cosetta, now the thing is, to get his respect, you've got to respect yourself, too, and learn to love yourself.
We'll be back right after this. Thank you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Cosetta, you want us to set up some counseling for him?
Please.
Okay. And you're going to have to be involved, too, you know.
Yes.
Okay. Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women.
I never had sex with anybody.
You're a damn liar.
We're going to find out right now. The lie detector determined
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Ruthie. Backstage is Ruthie's husband, Jerry. You see, they were married 8 months ago, and these newlyweds should be drowning in happiness, but that's not the case. You see, Ruthie believes that Jerry no longer loves her and is even physically repulsed by her. Recently, Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women behind her back. This is her story.
When I first met Jerry, he was my everything. But now that's all changed since we've been married. It's tearing us apart. I hate for my kids to see me cry. And they want to know why. I think Jerry looks at me anymore. It makes me feel like I'm disgusting to him. I think that my husband is cheating on me because I'm not pretty like the women that he's with. I discovered a website where women were talking about having sex with my husband. That made me feel like I'd already lost everything. I thought that when me and Jerry got married, we were going to be together. It was just going to be us. It wasn't going to be him and everybody else. Jerry is all I have, and if he fails the lie detector test, then I have nothing.
What happened 2 weeks before your wedding?
He told me that he cheated on me with my best friend.
Ruthie, why didn't you get rid of it right then?
Because I love him.
Well, gave your husband a lie detector test, and we're going to have the results, but first, this is what Jerry had to say.
Ruthie means the world to me. We have a beautiful daughter together, and she also has beautiful twin girls that I've helped raise. I can't imagine my life without them. 2 weeks before I married Ruthie, I came clean and told her that I had had a sexual relationship with one of her close friends before we got together. Now that Ruthie knows this, she's got insecure and she thinks that I'm cheating on her. I have never cheated on Ruthie.
All right, everybody, here's Jerry. Jerry, come on out. Jerry, are you disgusted by your wife?
No, not at all.
That's what she thinks.
I know that's what she thinks, but I'm not. First of all, I didn't cheat on her. The relationship
It's a liar. You are such a liar. It is right there. Okay, there's a girl. Let me tell y'all. She has a claw hand. It's like this right here. And I mean, come on. What the hell? Like for real, it's like this. And I'd like to know what turns you on. This right here? Like, I'm really serious.
We're going to find out right now. We have all the results.
Let's find out. I want to know. Can I stand? I want to be right here.
Jerry, you were asked if you're still in love with Ruthie. You said yes. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
I'm sorry.
You were asked if you regret marrying Ruthie. You admitted you do regret marrying Ruthie.
I never said that.
Okay, whatever. Ooh.
You were asked if you've had sex with anyone other than Ruthie during your relationship with her. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
I never had sex with anybody.
Jerry, you were asked if you had any of your female co-workers during your relationship with Ruthie. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
And you somebody else.
You were asked if you've had sex with any of Ruthie's close friends during your relationship with Ruthie.
God.
You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Tell me
I know you're flailing out against Jerry, but this is really about you healing yourself so you can make the proper decisions in the future. So, if you can't make it as husband and wife, you're going to have to come to some agreement as to how to be healthy parents so that we don't see your child on this show 15 years from now having the same problem.
Yeah. We'll be back right after this.
Why? I'm sorry, don't cut it with me no more. I get so sick. I'm sorry. Oh, I love you. But still, yeah, you slip around on me.
An emotional Jerry begs for forgiveness.
You want a tissue? It's the one I caught on. Do you want it?
Last time, her husband was caught red-handed with 2 sexy people. But today, the tables have turned.
I cheated on you. I'm not sure if you or him is the father of the mother.
I changed for you! Is her husband the father?
Demetrius.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Diana. Now, 2 years ago, Diana brought her husband, Demetrius, on this show. She brought him on this show because she suspected he was cheating on her with her very own sister. Guess what? Demetrius was found not to be cheating with her sister. But he did fail the lie detector test when it came to other women. So take a look at the appearance on the show 2 years ago. Can you imagine suspecting that the woman your husband is secretly having sex with is your very own sister?
If my husband is cheating on me with my sister or any other woman, we are done.
Your sister in nothing but panties.
Yes.
And your husband sitting there like dumbfounded?
Now, she ain't here in her panties with a
But with her panties. We sent 2 sexy decoys into the green room.
That's what you want to do?
Here's Demetrius.
Diana, you have got to be out of your mind. I am not sleeping with your husband.
Kelly, come on out. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with Diana's sister, Kelly? You said no. That was the truth.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
Okay then. We asked you, Demetrius, if you've ever had sexual intercourse with another woman in the bed that you share with Diana. You said no. The lie detector determined it was a lie.
You got to stand up because I'm pregnant.
So guess what? After that show, Diana forgave Demetrius. But apparently, she didn't forget, because she's back today because she needs our help again. But it's not exactly what you would think. Why are you back here?
Maury, I cheated on my husband.
That's not the worst part of it.
That's not the worst part of it?
The worst part of it is I got pregnant, and around the time I got pregnant is when I cheated.
So you don't know who the father is? You don't know who the father of the child is? Didn't I read that you told Demetrius you cheated on him?
Yes, sir. I told him I cheated 1 time, but actually, I cheated more than 5 times.
Well, we're going to meet Demetrius. I'm glad that he has made a complete turnaround, and this is what he feels when it comes to hearing a secret from you. Watch.
My wife, Diana, she's my everything. I made a big mistake by cheating on her. Thankfully, my wife stuck by my side through it all. Since the last show, we communicate much, much better. I love spending quality time with my wife. Right now, yes, we're in a good place. We just had a little girl in December, the Mariana, and I love her with all my heart. I love being a father. I change the diaper, feed her. I'm proud of my little girl. Diana is sweet and innocent. I don't think she'll do anything to hurt me. I'm surprised if she keeping something from me, and it hurt inside to know that she is. Diana, I love you, and the Mariana. My family means everything to me. Whatever the secret is, I hope we can get through it like we got through it the last time.
You see, women, guys can change. Here's Demetrius. Demetrius, first of all, I got to congratulate you. You've done a complete turnaround, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Diana, why don't you tell Demetrius why you brought him back?
Demetrius, you know I love you, right? You're my world, you're my husband. We done been through so many different things together. But my secret is, I cheated, you know I told you I cheated one time. I cheated on you more than that one time. Baby, listen.
Demetrius, sit down, because she has more to tell you. Diana, sit down and tell him the whole thing.
And the second part is, I'm not sure if you or him is the father of the boy.
Man, you play too much, man. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. You play too much. Get off me. Get off me. You play too much. What you gonna do that for when I change? I changed for you.
I'm sorry.
I changed for you.
We can do a paternity test. You want me to do a paternity test?
Yes, sir. I need to know. Yes, sir.
So I don't want your mind to run away with you
Please forgive
before
me.
we do this test.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I love you, and I'm sorry. Mistakes happen.
Boy, I'll be there for her. I'll be there for the child regardless. Regardless of whatever. And this is my child. I'll be there for her.
Is her husband the father? The answer is next.
Demetrius.
An emotional Jerry begs for forgiveness. Will it work?
You want a tissue? It's the one I caught on. Do you want it?
Maury was
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Diana and Demetrius. Now, Diana revealed a shattering secret to Demetrius that she cheated on him and their 8-week-old daughter, Demariana, might belong to another man. Now, we've given them all a DNA test. We're going to have the results in a minute. But you were angry after the show, weren't you, Demetrius?
Yes, sir. I've been a couple of days. It's been hard for me. I want to know badly.
Do you talk to each other?
No, I don't talk to her, but I deal with my baby.
You do?
Yeah.
Because that's your baby?
Yeah. I pray to God it is, Maury. My angel.
Diana, have you tried to get him to talk?
Yes, sir. I've been trying to talk to him. I've been apologizing. I'm sincerely sorry. I didn't mean to get pregnant, and I didn't mean to hurt him, but I was hurting. And I want our marriage to work, and I know in my heart that he's the father, regardless to what that piece of paper say. You know, we got married. We got a certificate. This is life. This is love. And you hurt me, and I want you to understand, I am so sorry. This is your child. We can work through it, regardless to what the DNA test say. She got your daddy's blood, your last name. Can't you understand? I mean, what? And I'm sorry.
We're going to have the results right now. In the case of 8-week-old Demariana Demetrius, you are the father.
Come back, baby.
Thank you, Maury.
All right. All's well, right? In this household. Very good. We'll be back right after
An emotional Jerry begs for forgiveness. Will it work?
You want a tissue? It's the one I caught on. Do you want it?
Find out next. Family sex secrets exposed today. Earlier, the lie detector revealed that Ruthie's husband, Jerry, was cheating on her with a close friend. Backstage, an emotional Jerry pleaded with Ruthie to give him one more chance.
You want a tissue? You know what? The tears you're crying right now, that's for everything I've ever felt.
I'll do counseling, whatever it takes, because I want us to be together. I want us to be a happy family.
You better not screw it up, because I'm telling you, I will bounce out of here, I promise.
We hope that this couple can put this all behind them and make a fresh start. Until next time, America.
The divorce papers are literally in their hands.
He's cheating! I'm signing the
The lie detector
And
test.
now everything depends on the results of 4 lie detector tests.
The lie detector test determined.
When Tim got married, Tom was there as his best man. But Tim's 5-year-old daughter told him this.
Mama slept in the bed with Uncle Tom New Year night.
And now Tim thinks Tom is having a secret affair with his wife.
He's out of his mind?
It's crazy.
That's ridiculous. A 5-year-old?
And you won't believe the results of this lie detector test. Plus, this pregnant woman wants to know why a plumber found this in her toilet.
20 flushed condoms.
And we don't use condoms.
This devoted wife wants to know why she found this photo of her husband.
Her laying in between his legs on the couch. What?
And when Giorgio got into a terrible car accident, his girlfriend Kelsey went from being concerned to furious.
Another woman was driving her car.
She wants the whole truth about that accident. And she's about to get it.
They can't use this in court.
We're not in court. We're in more important territory. We're on the Maury Show.
Relationships that rest on the results of lie detector tests. Right now.
Everyone, this is Mariah. Welcome Mariah to the show. Now, here's an admission right off the bat. Mariah's newlywed husband, Michael, claims he is a recovering sex addict. Mariah doesn't believe he's cured. Recently, when their toilet bowl was clogged up, a plumber came by, uncovered something shocking: 20 flushed condoms. Then, another woman's purse was discovered in Mariah's home. Mariah says if Michael fails the lie detector test today, she will annul their marriage.
Michael means the world to me. I love him with all my heart. I love him, and I don't want to find that he's cheating on me. When I was pregnant with me and Michael's first child, he told me he was a sex addict, and he admitted to it, and my heart was crushed. I was devastated. I forgave him because I thought that he'll be a better man to me, and I'm so devastated. The plumber told me that our toilet bowl was plugged with 20 used condoms. I was devastated. I'm pregnant with Michael's third child, and we don't use condoms. I'm tired of living in the dark. If this man is cheating on me, I want an annulment. We're done. We're through today.
Now, you all have to understand. You have to understand, this couple already has 2 children. The stakes are high. Mariah's pregnant with the 3rd. Now, Mariah, let's go back, because a lot of my audience would be asking, if he is a sex addict, he admitted to being a sex addict, why, after 2 years, would you marry him?
Maury, because I love him with all my heart, and he told me he had changed. He was a changed man, and I just forgave him.
He had an epiphany. He had a vision that he was going to be changed.
Yes, Maury.
Now, when you were 8 months pregnant before,
yes,
what'd you catch him doing?
Maury, I caught him in a bed with another woman having oral sex.
Now, what is all this about the scene in the toilet? What happened?
Maury, I went to go use our bathroom at home. I was, I'm pregnant, so I went to go use the bathroom, and
this is recent.
The toilet, yes, the toilet was clogged up. So I'm like, okay.
This is after you're married. This is after he's pledged that he was
after he said he was going to change, he was going to be a better man. He was telling me all of this, Maury. And I go to use our bathroom, and when I went to go use our bathroom, Maury, it was 20 condoms in our bathroom. 20 condoms.
Now, Michael, it's also, for some reason, there are young girls around your house all the time. What's going on?
Maury, every time that I come home, it be young girls all in my house, hanging around to my, I'm trying to do your little girl's hair, and I like hanging out with your kids, and
and I'm like, bull crap, you know?
In fact, one time your tire was slashed, wasn't it?
Yes, and when I told the girls to stop hanging around my house, when I finally was like, look, no, ain't no girl should be hanging around my husband with by themselves. So I said, no, you can't come over here no more. It's done. So there, she went outside and she put my tire on flat, Maury.
What do you find in his phone?
I found his naked pictures of other women, of his penis in his phone, texts of other women's penises in his phone.
First of all, there's a big age difference between the two of you.
Yes, Lord.
He's 17 years
older than me.
Right.
Why do you think that's a problem?
I don't know. He says that I'm, immature, but I'm not immature, Maury. I'm the one that's being a woman sitting here taking care of our kids, taking care of our family.
Okay, we gave Michael a lie detector test. We're going to have the results first. This is what he had to say.
I was a sex addict, but I like sex. Who doesn't? The problem is my bad decisions begin to affect my relationship. I learned from my past mistakes and I changed my life. The biggest problem that we have is our age difference. I'm 17 years older than Mariah. Her juvenile jealousy is what's tearing us apart. The toilet bowl situation is nonsense. It's a toilet bowl. Waste goes up in there, baby wipes, all sorts of things. The one thing that didn't go in there is coming from me. I work hard and I pay the bills. If Mariah chose to forgive me for my past, she should be willing to move forward. I want to feel appreciated by my wife.
Everybody welcome Michael. Here we go.
How could you do me like this? How could you do me like this?
Man, I love you, man. You know I ain't doing nothing. That's in the past.
Michael.
Why?
This is what I want to know, because there are a lot of guys, if they admitted the truth, are sex addicts, okay? Right? I want you to give them the advice. How did you overcome it?
Well, Maury, look, it's just like this. I love my wife.
Right.
And I wanted to be with her.
You have 2 kids
right,
at the time?
I got 2 kids, and I want to be with my wife I love. I got a baby on the way.
If you love me, you wouldn't be cheating. I wouldn't know that's right. If you love me, you wouldn't be cheating. I don't want to hear that. If you love me, you'll pass this test today. If you love me.
I'm going to pass the test.
Michael.
Yes.
With your past, with your admissions of your past, why would you have young girls in your home when your wife's not
Maury, look, they young girls, they like to come over and do the girls' hair and have fun with the kids and talk to me. It ain't nothing. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Shouldn't be no women in my home.
Listen, but they just all friends, though. They friends.
I shouldn't be there when I'm not at home.
Michael, what's the story with the clogged up toilet?
Man, look here. That wasn't nothing to do with me. I ain't had sex with nobody.
Well, the plumber ain't gonna lie, say it's 20 condoms in my toilet. Y'all was having threesomes. What was y'all doing?
We wasn't having no threesome or nothing. No, we wasn't doing nothing like that.
So you explain to me, what is the attraction of you putting your private part on your phone?
That wasn't nothing. That was in the past when I was having my problem.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't nothing. Since we've been married, I haven't done that.
I got the answers right here. We're going to find out.
You're lying.
I'm
You
not
got
lying.
them excuses.
You were asked, Michael, during your marriage, when you all get married, August?
Yes, Maury.
Last August. You were asked if during your marriage to Mariah, have you ever had sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined.
The shocking truth is about to come out.
Oh, come here.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When Tim got married, Tom was there as his best man. But Tim's 5-year-old daughter told him this.
Mama slept in the bed with Uncle Tom New Year night.
And now Tim thinks Tom is having a secret affair with his wife.
He's out of his mind?
It's crazy.
That's ridiculous. A 5-year-old? And you won't believe the results of this lie detector test. The divorce papers are literally in their hands, and the lie detector results are in.
Everyone, this is Tim. Welcome Tim to the show. I want you to look at Tim's wedding photo. I mean, this is pretty good. Here he is surrounded by his wife, Angela, and his best man, Tom. Now, fast forward, it's 2 years later. Tim believes those same two people have betrayed him in the worst possible way. Tim suspects that his wife Angela and his best friend Tom are carrying on a torrid sexual affair in his own home. And by the way, what broke Tim's heart the most was the moment that his 5-year-old daughter comes to him and says, "Mommy has been sleeping with Uncle Tom."
Man, sick and disgusted. The two most important people in my life want to betray me. Angela's my wife. I love her with all my heart. Everything I do is for her. Tom is supposed to be my friend. He was the best man at my wedding, for Christ's sake. Why the hell does he have my wife sleeping in his bed? It's making me crazy. I'm tired of Tom showing up at my house when I'm not home. From now on, my doors will be locked. And the man is constantly calling my wife's phone. I'm about to block his number, and all you're gonna hear is beep. If I find out Angela's cheating on me, she can jump on Tom's scooter and ride the hell out of my life.
You're really upset over this.
Boy, it's just every time I turn around, he's at my house. I go to work every day. He comes home, I come home, my next door neighbor's telling me he's been at my house. Why would he come to my house? Why would he be at my house?
Does he have an explanation for this?
Come to see if I was there. He knows I'm not there.
The big thing was New Year's Eve. You get in an argument with Angela. She leaves with the kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Where'd she go?
She was supposed to be going to her grandmother's house. Come to find out, she went to Tom's house.
And by the way, she was there with the kids.
She was there with my children.
And then what happened later?
My 5-year-old little girl, out of the blues, about a week later, told me, "Daddy, I want to tell you something." She said, "Mama slept in the bed with Uncle Tom New Year night."
So guess what? We gave Angela and Tom lie detector tests, okay? First, here's your wife, Angela. Angela, come on out. I want to meet Angela. Angela, he's out of his mind?
Way out of his mind. It's crazy.
Why would my little girl say that you slept in the bed with them?
Kids lie, especially when they're not happy with their parents fighting all the time.
My kids, I know when they're lying. She was not lying.
We'll see.
Is it true that Tom comes over to the house
to see Tim? They're best friends.
So see Tim, when Tim's not home, he's still coming over. What do you mean? He don't call my cell phone. He's got my cell phone number. He's calling your phone.
He just got your cell phone number because you change it every day, 5 times a day.
Well, guess what? Best friend Uncle Tom, he had a few words of his own. Watch.
This situation is absolutely, certifiably bananas. Tim is listening to what a 5-year-old child told him. 5-year-olds live in fantasy worlds. They have imaginary friends. Maybe you shouldn't be listening to children. You should just be listening to adults. I would never fornicate with my best friend's wife, because that's crazy. I cruise around town. I mind my own business. And calling your phone 20 times a day is ridiculous. I have a minute's phone right now. I would never waste my minutes like that. For crying out loud, this is ruining our friendship, and I want it to stop.
Okay, everybody, I can't wait to meet Tom. Here's Tom. Welcome, Tom. Nice to see you, Tom. Good to see you. Very nice to see you. Wait a minute. I want to give Tom a lot of opportunity to answer all this stuff.
It's the ridiculous thing I've ever heard, Maury.
Really?
Ever heard. I would never disrespect you, and she's my pal, and you're my pal.
Let's get this straight. The kids said that you and Angela slept in the same room in the...
That's ridiculous. A 5-year-old? Why don't you talk to an adult?
I know when my 5-year-old's telling the truth, but an adult, they can play anything.
A 5-year-old.
Never say that.
We're going to read Angela's lie detector test. You were asked if during your marriage to Tim, when you spent the night at Tom's house, did you sleep in his bed and have sexual intercourse with him? You said no, and the lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. You were asked if you would rather be in a relationship with Tom instead of Tim. You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Don't you feel like a dummy? You don't believe your wife?
You were asked if you planned on having sexual intercourse with your ex who knocked on your door one night. You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Don't you?
I'm sorry.
You had to bring me on national TV to prove myself to you.
You were asked if if you're still in love with Tim. You said yes. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Ridiculous.
You were asked if during your marriage to Tim, have you ever had sexual contact of any kind with any other man? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
How do you feel now?
You need to quit.
How do you feel now?
You need to quit. Do you have insecurities? Don't take them out on me. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being treated like a little whore, because I'm not.
I'm sorry.
This is Tom's lie detector test. You were asked if during Tim's marriage to Angela, have you ever gone over to their house with intentions of having sexual intercourse with her? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth. You were asked if you think you're a better man for Angela than Tim. You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. You were asked if you're trying to sabotage Tim and Angela's marriage. You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
All true. All true. I love you, man. I love you, man. Love you, man. You know that. You know that.
You have a lot of making up to do. We'll be right back after this.
When Giorgio got into a terrible car accident, his girlfriend Kelsey went from being concerned
That's my man. I love him.
to furious.
Another woman was driving her car.
She wants the whole truth about that accident. And she's about to get it.
They can't use this in court, man.
We're not in court. We're in more important territory. We're on the Maury Show.
The divorce papers are literally in their hands, and the lie detector results are in.
Everyone, this is Kelsey. Welcome Kelsey to the show. Now, Kelsey says she found her soulmate when she met this man, Giorgio, 2 years ago. So, you can imagine her horror when Giorgio was in a car accident. He broke his neck. Kelsey arrives on the scene of the accident and then makes a shocking discovery. Another woman was driving her car. So now, Kelsey fears that Giorgio was leading a double life, and she thinks he's cheated with more than 20 women. What?
Giorgio was different from all the other men that I ever dated. This man was sweet, but boy, did all of that change. All of a sudden, crazy-ass girlfriends popped up, disgusting, trifling, like termites everywhere. Then I received a phone call from this woman saying she left her panties under my couch, had sex in my home with my man. Giorgio tried to play me like they were his mom's underwear, but I smelled something fishy. When Giorgio took my car out one day, he was in a car accident and broke his neck. I was devastated, only to discover that another woman had been driving my car when the crash occurred. And if he fails this lie detector test today, he's single and homeless.
I want to take you back, all right? The site of that crash, that day, what happened?
I got the worst phone call. My Giorgio had been in a wreck, and his neck was broken. That hurt me. That's the man I love.
What'd you find out?
That another woman had been driving my car, Maury. My car.
You know exactly what's in your bedroom. You walk in your bedroom one day, and what do you find?
Guess what I find?
Uh-oh. His mother. Before he comes out here, Kelsey, check this out. It's Giorgio, right? And what is his middle name?
Armani.
No.
Yep.
For real?
Yep, he's a designer. Designing all these women around.
Oh, wow. Here he is, Giorgio Armani. Giorgio, you've heard everything that's going on here, and you have explanations for everything. And I want to start with
explanations.
Sure do. Straight up.
But I want to start with the most serious, because you almost lost your life in that car accident.
Yeah.
And she nursed you back to health.
Yes, she did.
Who was driving the car?
My ex was.
Yep, she sure was driving my car.
How about the panties in the couch?
She didn't find the panties in the couch. I found the panties. I brought it to her attention. You feel me?
Women are claiming they're pregnant by you. Why, Giorgio? Why take you through that?
They just hating on the relationship. They just hating on the relationship.
Pregnancy doesn't just pop up out of the air.
Okay. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
We wanted to uncover the whole truth. So we brought in our private investigator, everybody. Welcome, Wendy Kleinneck. Wendy is here. Wendy, nice to see you.
We wanted to dig a little bit deeper to see how committed Kelsey, your guy, really is to you. So last night, we put Giorgio in a green room with a hidden camera and a decoy. Let's look at the video.
They try to holler at you because you might be a decoy. Yeah, you free.
Keep on saying that.
First, we gonna try to go find things to do. Yeah, I will try to get away from the girl.
She kissed me. You feel me? She followed me the whole time. She pressed the issue. You feel me? I wasn't going.
Kelsey.
You feel me? She pressed the issue.
We got the results of the lie detector. Giorgio, you were asked if during your relationship with Kelsey, when she found a pair of black thong underwear in the living room, was it from having sexual intercourse with another woman in your home? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
That's what I'm talking about. Straight up. That's what I'm talking about. 400.
You were asked if during your relationship with Kelsey, have you ever had sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie more than 5 women.
That's a lie.
You were asked if during your relationship with Kelsey, when you got into the car accident in Kelsey's car while another woman was driving, did you have sexual intercourse with that same woman on that same day? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
You were asked. Straight up. That's bogus.
But we're not in court.
1%.
We're not in court. We're in more important territory. We're on the Maury Show. You were asked if during your relationship with Kelsey, have you ever had unprotected sex with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. You were asked if during your relationship with Kelsey, did a woman put couple photos up on Facebook because you were having sexual intercourse with her? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Man, that's bogus, man. That test bogus, man.
Finally, Kelsey, finally, Giorgio was asked, do you wish you were single? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Right now, I just lost my sister. What
did Kelsey do after she got home?
I love you and I'm sorry.
The answer is coming up. Casey and Chad got married just 1 week after meeting on a blind date. Now it's 3 years later. But she thinks she might have rushed into things because she found this picture.
Her laying in between his legs on the couch.
The divorce papers are literally in her hand.
Really? You'll be standing backstage with me, buddy.
And the results of one incredible lie detector test are in. The divorce papers are literally in their hands, and the lie detector results are in.
Everyone, this is Casey. Welcome Casey to the show. Now, when Casey had a blind date at a Mexican restaurant with this man, Chad, things instantly got spicy. How about this? So spicy that a week later, they were married. Now it's 3 years later, and Casey has the divorce papers in her hand because she fears that Chad is sleeping around. Recently, a woman called Casey's house and described graphic sex acts that she had with Chad, and she described them on the phone to their 11-year-old daughter. And it got worse when Casey received a disturbing envelope. What was in the mail?
There's a picture in it with a letter. And the picture is her laying in between his legs on the couch.
By the way, what's in that binder you have?
Divorce papers.
Oh.
He's cheating. I'm signing the dotted line.
Your 11-year-old daughter gets a call.
Phone rings. She answers the phone. The woman's talking about how my man's penis was how she was what?
Maybe he's telling the truth. Do you think he's telling the truth?
There's too many loopholes. There's too many holes in his story. They're not all adding up.
Right, okay. Take a look at what Chad had to say.
Right now, I describe my marriage as being rocky. 1 minute, my wife has an attitude. 1 minute, she's fine, and it's driving me crazy. Casey's my one true love. Don't understand why she feels the way she does. I admit to hooking up with this family friend, but it was years before I met Casey. Let me tell you, it was a drunken mistake. The only reason why my ex sent that letter in the mail because she's jealous of what me and Casey have. I love Casey. I love her 2 daughters like they're my own. I want to get this marriage back on the right track.
Everybody, here's Chad. Welcome, Chad.
I didn't do anything. I'm your husband.
There's too many holes.
I'm your husband.
I don't want to hear it.
Chad, how would you describe your marriage these days?
It's rocky. It's rocky. That's fine. You can be ripping them up after this test result. You can be ripping them up. You'll be ripping them up.
Really?
And you'll be standing backstage with me, buddy.
That's fine.
You think there's a reason for all of these insecurities that you describe, which is?
Past relationships.
How about that letter that arrived in the mail?
I don't know nothing about no letter. I've seen the picture. I've seen the picture.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
How about the phone call to her from that woman talking about?
That's bull. That's bull. They're just jealous of what I have.
Oh, I see. So all these are people you knew in the past who are trying to break the two of you up.
Yes, they're jealous. They're so jealous.
Well, guess what? I got the result. You were asked if during your marriage to Casey, have you ever had sexual intercourse with a woman who sent you a letter in the mail containing a photo? You said no. The lie detector test determined
The divorce papers are literally in her hand. And the results of one incredible lie detector test are next. A plumber found this in her toilet.
20 flushed condoms.
But what will happen to this marriage when the lie detector results are revealed?
Come here.
Okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The divorce papers are literally in their hands, and the lie detector results are in.
Right now, I describe my marriage as being rocky. I admit to hooking up with this family friend, but it was years before I met Casey. Let me tell you, it was a drunken mistake. The only reason why my ex sent that letter in the mail because she's jealous of what me and Casey have. I want to get this marriage back on the right track.
What's in that binder you have there?
Oh, this binder. Divorce papers.
Oh. Your 11-year-old daughter gets a call.
Phone rings. She answers the phone. The woman's talking about how my man's penis was how she was. What?
How about that letter that arrived in the mail?
I don't know nothing about no letter. I've seen the picture.
Well, guess what? I got the result. You were asked if during your marriage to Casey, have you ever had sexual intercourse with a woman who sent you a letter in the mail containing a photo? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Get ready to rip them up.
You were asked if during your marriage to Casey, did you have sexual intercourse with the woman who sent a message to Casey describing the details, oh, by the way, I didn't even ask you about this, of your truck, right? There's a woman who said she knew exactly what was in your truck.
Yeah, his ex.
Or the truck was parked at the job site where we always park them at. I can't help it, whoever comes down there.
So you were asked if during your marriage to Casey, did you have sexual intercourse with a woman who sent a message to Casey describing the details of Casey's truck?
Lie.
You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. You were asked if during your marriage to Casey, have you ever had sexual intercourse with a woman who called your home and spoke to Casey's daughter and described sex acts? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth. You were asked if during your marriage to Casey, have you ever had sexual contact of any kind with any other woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined you are telling the truth.
Rip them up. 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 I love you.
I'm so sorry.
Go and have a good life.
I will.
All right?
I do have
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Love you.
I'm so sorry.
Mariah's 22, pregnant, and married to a 39-year-old former sex addict.
Doesn't believe he's cured.
She thinks his sex addiction has secretly returned because a plumber found this in her toilet.
20 flushed condoms.
He told me he had changed. He was a changed man.
But what will happen to this marriage when the lie detector results are revealed?
Next.
Come here.
Okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The divorce papers are literally in their hands, and the lie detector results are in.
Michael means the world to me. I love him with all my heart. I love him, and I don't want to find that he's cheating on me. The plumber told me that our toilet bowl was plugged with 20 used condoms. I was devastated. I'm pregnant with Michael's third child, and we don't use condoms. If this man is cheating on me, I want an annulment. We're done. We're through today.
The toilet bowl situation is nonsense. It's a toilet bowl. Waste goes up in there, baby wipes, all sorts of things. The one thing that didn't go in there is condoms from me. I work hard and I pay the bills. If Mariah chose to forgive me for my past, she should be willing to move forward. I want to feel appreciated by my wife.
I got the answers right here. We're gonna find out.
You're lying.
I'm
You
not
got to
lying.
make them excuses.
You were asked during your marriage, when you all get married, August?
Yes, Maury.
Last August. You were asked if during your marriage to Mariah, have you ever had sexual intercourse with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. 4 women. Mariah, you're pregnant.
No,
You're pregnant.
the lie detector lying.
Oh, the lie detector's lying.
Yeah, the lie detector lying. The lie detector lying. The lie detector
Were the
lying.
condoms that clogged up the toilet used by you to have sexual intercourse with other women? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That ain't had nothing to do with me. That ain't had nothing to do with me. Man,
You were asked.
they lying. They lying.
You were asked if during your marriage to Mariah have you had during your marriage to Mariah have you had threesomes with other women behind Mariah's back? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Man, they lying. They lying. They lying.
You were asked during your relationship with Mariah have you ever paid for sex? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So everything they lie. That's a lie.
And you were asked if during your marriage to Mariah. And finally, you were asked if during your marriage to Mariah, since last August, have you had sexual intercourse with a woman who flattened her tire? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That's a lie, man.
Right.
They lying. I love Mariah. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Mariah, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. Mariah, you're pregnant. You have 2 other kids together. I want both of you to meet with my counselor, Stephen, before you go home. There are going to be 3 kids involved in this, okay? I want you to be able to think clearly, all right? And Michael, I think you ought to try another way to fix that sex addiction. Thank you.
The lie detector is a lie. The lie detector is a lie. The lie detector lying. I love you. You know I love you. We've been together for 4 years. We've been together for 4 years. Man, come here. It's not like that. Come here. No, it's not like that. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Why you gotta lie?
The lie detector lying on me.
Why you gotta lie?
It ain't 100% accurate.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
It ain't
Yes,
100% accurate.
He was caught cheating with our sexy decoy.
You're kissing another female?
And he was caught cheating with a lie detector test. What did Kelsey do after she got home?
I love you, and I'm sorry.
We have the answer, and it's next. The divorce papers are literally in their hands, and the lie detector results are in. Kelsey just had her heart ripped to pieces.
You put me through all of this.
First, she saw hidden camera footage of the man she loves, Giorgio, kissing another woman.
Will you do that to me? You're kissing another female?
She kissed me.
Then a lie detector test determined Giorgio has cheated on her and had sex with 5 other women.
5 women.
And that he secretly wishes he was single.
I thought you wanted to marry me.
I do, baby. You gotta work it out, man.
Backstage, executive producer Paul Fallhaber.
Time for the truth.
Tried to get to the bottom of this unbelievable situation.
Do you want to be with her?
Yes, I love Kelsey. I want to be with her.
No, but really, let's just talk about this. Do you really want to be with her? Because the lie detector said that you slept with 5 different people.
Yeah.
All right, so if she slept with 5 different men, would you believe that she loved you? Would you believe she wanted to be in a relationship with you?
No, not really.
Think about that. If 5 different men made love to her, you would be very upset, right? And you would think, like, how could you do that?
Yeah, well, I know I hurt her bad. I love you, and I'm sorry. And I promise after we leave the show, on my kids and everything, this won't never happen again, and I'll tell the truth to you.
What happened after the show? Our producer spoke to Kelsey, and she says that she and Giorgio are still a couple. She thinks their relationship is worth saving, as long as Giorgio works on the issues that have been leading him to cheat. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, America.
It's the dark side of teen dating. Teenage girls being abused by their boyfriend. He takes pride in slapping her in the face. One time, Arthur got so angry, he choked her into submission. He's 16.
When I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see.
I may only be 16, but Tajma is my I own her.
Love her.
Yes, I do.
Dragging her across the room?
This is my okay? She's...
You're 16! Her boyfriend, Kevin, spits in her face. He padlocks her in their house while he's at work. When was the last time you looked in the mirror?
I don't feel like I deserve to look at myself.
She's mine. I can do what I want to her.
Like hit her?
Yeah, she disrespects me, yeah.
I'm only 17 years old. He burned me over here.
DeMarla's been hiding this from her own mother.
Look at my scratch.
Your ownership, it's about to end.
Let's see how tough you are when you come to jail with me. You hear won't you?
An incredible hour of Maury starts now.
Everyone, this is Tajma. Tajma's 18. Welcome her to the show. Now here's the problem. You see, Tajma is hopelessly in love with her 16-year-old boyfriend, Arthur. But it's not your average high school romance, you see, because at just 16, Arthur treats 18-year-old Tajma like she is a sworn enemy. He takes pride in slapping her, locking her. He forbids her to look at any other man. So one time, Arthur got so angry, he dragged Tajma into the bathroom and choked her into submission. Now, these are not like controlling men like we've had on the show before, you know, in their 20s, 30s, 40s. He's 16. This is her story.
I'm only 18 years old. I have potential to be somebody, anybody, but this. Everything done went downhill ever since I've been with him. I had dreams of being a poet, and he won't let me write. Every time Arthur calls me a hoe or a slut, that's what he makes me feel like I am. One time, me and Arthur had got into it with each other. When he started choking me too, we got all the way on the bathroom floor. You know, I couldn't breathe. I was just pleading him with my eyes to see if I could find something in him and just make him stop. And I look in the mirror. I don't like what I see. I really don't. He needs to stop doing what he's doing, or else I'm not gonna stick around.
Now you have to understand, everyone, that Tajma did not call the show. Guess who called the show? It was his mother, Veronica, who wants to see her son stop. And we're going to hear from her in a bit. I know there is one thing that you love to do, and that's to write poetry, right? What's he do about your poetry?
If he don't want me to write poetry, or if he thinks that, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't be doing that, I should be doing something else, then he'll take my pen and paper, or he'll take anything from me to write.
He won't let you do anything. Our producer went to interview you. What'd he do?
He wouldn't let me talk on the phone with her alone in private.
He had to be there.
Yes, he did. He kept telling me to lie to her.
He's got to hear everything you say.
Everything.
You know why? Because in reality, he's scared. He's insecure. He doesn't know that, but that's what he is. Well, What happens if you wake up in the morning before
If he finds out that I'm not in the bed, he will come and find me and he will get me. He will drag me back into the bedroom and make me lay back down with him.
By your hair?
And that makes me feel like I'm a child.
He doesn't even like you looking at men, do you?
There's somebody riding by in the car or something like that, and I turn my head the slightest, he will be down my throat.
What are the names he called?
He called me a hoe in rehab. He called me ankle biter, bus stop, bus down.
Upset when Veronica called the show?
Yes.
You were? Why?
I didn't know why. I knew why she called the show. She called because she knew that that was what her son was acting like, and that's how he treats me, and she thought he needed some help.
Has she ever tried to talk to him?
Yes, she do, but it doesn't do anything. He won't listen to nobody.
Before we meet 16-year-old Arthur, this is what he had to say.
I may only be 16 years old, but I'm a grown-ass man. Tajma is my I own her. She can never look another man in his face. My better be sleep next to me. If I wake up and she's not around, I'm gonna find her and pull her by her nappy ass hair and lay her in the bed right next to me where she belongs. If Tajma ever disobeys me, I'll choke her, slam her in the dirt, or lock her in the room like a little kid till she learns her lesson. All women are beneath men. At the age of 11, I learned that all women are hoes. Even you women in the audience. All you girls is good for is cooking, cleaning, serving men like me. If you got a problem with it, I'll step off this stage and teach you all how the game goes.
Here's Arthur, everybody. Come on out, Arthur.
What's up, Maury?
She's beneath you?
All women are beneath me. I don't have no respect for any woman. Y'all keep doing me, man. Shut you sit your ugly ass down. Y'all sit down, come out there. That's like...
You love her?
Yes, I love her, Maury.
You love her?
Yes, I do.
You don't show it.
Maury,
what's the definition of love? Dragging her across the room?
That's how
Pulling
women,
her back in the bed if she gets up
That's
before
how
you?
women deserve to be treated. All y'all women deserve it. You deserve it.
Can I? Where did you get this idea?
Man, ever
didn't
since
get it from your mother, did you?
since the age of 11, I learned that all women is hoes. That's how they deserve to be treated. Okay. I watched my family member beat this girl to the concrete to get his respect, so that's how I'm gonna get mine.
Really? What's your mother?
She don't have no say-so in it. It's my relationship.
She doesn't?
No.
You're 16.
I'm 16, but I'm a grown-ass man, okay? I run this. She wants to write
What are you afraid of?
I ain't afraid.
Oh, yeah, you are.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem.
Don't come at me like that.
You are a walking, talking, 16-year-old scaredy cat.
No, Maury, No.
You really want to be with him. You do. After you hear all that.
Yeah.
What is it about him that you like?
Don't talk to him.
You really think by the time this show is over, she's not going to talk to me?
Maury, if I tell her not to talk to you, she ain't going to talk to you.
By the way, what do you do?
What do I do for work?
Yeah.
I take her money.
The word.
Tell him your name.
Tajma work.
What's your name?
Yeah, that's right. That's not your name. You know darn well that's really an ugly name to be called.
That's my bitch, okay? It's her name.
No, it's no.
You have no say-so in it.
No, she's not.
She's my bitch. I own her. My property.
No, she's not. You know something? My audience might look at you in disgust. But there's somebody who is absolutely ashamed of you. Ashamed of you. And that's your mother. And she's the one who called the show, and this is what she had to say. Watch.
Arthur, I am so disappointed in you. Every time you beat her, I feel like you're doing it to me. I am your mother, and I'm telling you, you are dead wrong. Enough is enough. I'm tired of this, Arthur. It's gonna end today.
Here's your mother, Veronica. Come on out, Veronica.
She is not a dog. She is a woman, and you're gonna treat her like one. Today, you're gonna act right like you understand.
I ain't trying to disrespect you, Mom, but this is my relationship. This is my bitch.
Where's he get these ideas?
I don't know, Maury. I do not know, but I raised him better than this. I don't know where he picked this up from.
Do you think the fact that maybe he's your only son, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's it, because you have daughters and there's
He
no
don't
other...
He don't treat none of them like that.
Oh, you
He
don't?
don't disrespect his sisters.
My sisters ain't no hoes, my mamas ain't no hoes, or my grandma. They is all fine by my books. I ain't known them my whole life, okay? They all hoes as far as I know. As I know she was a hoe before she met me.
You know all does to her. Pulls her by the hair, orders her around.
I am so ashamed.
We'll be back right after this.
How will this young man react to being controlled in jail?
What's your problem? Shut your mouth. How's that sound? I'm not your girlfriend.
I control every aspect of her life.
When was the last time you looked in the mirror?
I don't feel like I deserve to look at myself.
She's mine. I can do what I want to her.
Like hit her?
Yeah, she disrespects me, yeah.
I'm only 17 years old. He burned me over here.
DeMarla's been hiding this from her own mother. Teenage girl abused by their boyfriend. Now, my next guest, Alicia, is 18. Welcome her to the show. Now, Alicia had dreams of graduating high school, going to college. Instead, her boyfriend, Kevin, he padlocks her in their house for 12 hours at a time while he's at work. He gets home, Alicia says Kevin spits in her face if she takes a shower without his permission. He checks the dishes for spots. Then he tests the floors and the walls to see if they're clean. And sadly, Alicia says a spot on the wall for her means getting slapped in the face and even choked. Now, he has beaten her with his hard hat that he uses at work. Alicia says, and I quote, "My boyfriend beats me like I'm a man." When was the last time you looked in the mirror?
Not really ever. I mean,
Well, why won't you look in the mirror?
what's the point? I'm not the same person that I used to be. I used to stand up for myself. I used to be more of a person, more of a woman. And now it's like I don't feel like a woman. I don't feel like I deserve to look at myself like there's anything worth
Why?
looking
Because
at.
you're like, what, a piece of property or something?
Yeah, he treats me like a piece of property.
Tell me about these shower rules. What are you talking about that?
If I take a shower before he gets home, he thinks I slept with somebody else. I'm accused, I'm a whore, I'm a bitch, I'm a slut. If I take a shower before he comes home.
And what is this thing about the spots on the floor, the walls?
He thinks if the house is perfect, I don't have time to cheat. So he makes sure everything's perfect, and if it's not perfect, I was cheating.
Let me have that, please, Gloria. This is the mirror test.
I'm not ready.
You're
I don't
not ready?
want to. No, I don't defend myself. How can I look in a mirror? I don't stand up
I
for
can
myself.
tell you this. I can tell you this. By the time this hour is up, lots of things are going to happen here. By the time this hour is up, you are going to look in this mirror. This is what Kevin had to say. Watch.
If Alicia talks back to me, I lock her in the house all day with a padlock. That's the price that little pay. I'm the boss of Alicia. I control every aspect of her life because I run it. Alicia must keep quiet at all times. If she speaks when not spoken to, I take a hard hat and I bust her in the face with it. There will not be any spots on my walls, floors, dishes, because if there is, she will be scrubbing. I don't give a rat's ass if Alicia cries. I time her when she leaves, I tell her when she can take a shower, and will show me receipts, because if she don't, she will get this hand across her face. No woman should speak unless spoken to. So all you women out there think you can speak to me, I dare you to try.
Here's Kevin, everybody. Oh, isn't he a pleasant fellow? What are you trying to show him?
Yeah, she's mine. Yeah.
She's like a piece of property.
Yeah. She's my girl. She's mine. I
Really?
can do what I want to her.
You do?
Yeah.
Like choke her? Like hit her?
Yeah, she disrespects me, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What gives you the right to do this?
Why not?
What is this thing with the cleaning the walls and the spots on the floor and all that?
I deserve a clean house. If I come home and my walls ain't clean, my floor ain't clean, my toilets ain't clean, dishes ain't done right, she redoes it all.
You ever locked her in?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
You lock her in a house, that's imprisonment. You don't want her to look up?
No.
Huh? Alicia, look up. Thank you.
No, put your head in. Put your head
Are you trying to tell me that you got a leg up on her or something?
in. I own her.
No, you don't own her.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
She's mine.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I own her. She's mine. This is none of y'all's business. Y'all don't know what goes on.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Your ownership, it's about to end.
They were brought up.
You hear that? I didn't tell them no, they want you.
I even put my cigarette out on her.
He burned me over here somewhere.
Marla's been hiding this from her own mother.
Look at my face. Look at my scratch.
Nobody, not even her own mama could even stop me.
You ain't no man! I'll pull your head,
Teenage girls abused by their boyfriend. This is DeMarla. She's 17. Welcome her to the show. Now, DeMarla she's living a secret life. She is living a secret life, and she's ashamed of this secret life. You see, for the past 2 years, DeMarla has been controlled and abused and beaten by her boyfriend, Bruce. Now, the reason why all of this is secret is because DeMarla's been hiding this from everybody, especially her own mother, Marilyn. Now, Marilyn is backstage right now, and she can't hear what we're talking about. And our producers told Marilyn about her daughter, about the abuse, but now she's got to hear it firsthand, all the details, once the sound is turned on in our backstage room. Now, before we do that, we want to give you, the audience, an indication of what's going on here. So this is DeMarla's story.
I'm only 17 years old, and I've been with Bruce for at least 5 years. I try my hardest to make Bruce happy, but all he does is control and abuse me. Bruce calls me hoes and bitches. He held me down. It made me have sex. It made me feel ashamed. He burned me over here somewhere, and he scratched my face. He pulls out clumps of my hair. It makes me feel real bad about myself because I feel like my hair is all I have left. I was embarrassed to tell my mom. I felt like she was gonna look at me like I'm stupid because I allowed him to treat me like that. I need my mom to know that I need her help to help me love myself.
So I've got to ask you, is it okay for her to hear everything you're about to tell?
Yes.
Okay. Marilyn, can you hear us?
Yes, Maury, yes, I can.
Okay, so now I understand, Marilyn, that our producers have told you generally what this is all about.
Correct.
But now you're going to hear all the details.
Oh, yeah.
Now, everybody should know, DeMarla and Bruce, you all have an 8-month-old baby together. Beautiful baby. There she is. Does he control you in front of Quayle?
Yes, it makes me feel bad because I don't want her to think that it's okay for anybody to do her like that.
What did he do to you with a cigarette, DeMarla?
And he got mad and he put his cigarette out on my face.
What?
And I felt bad because he made me believe that it was my fault.
I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass.
What did he do when he got mad at you one time when the weather was bad outside?
Oh my God.
He made me stand out in the rain.
Oh, really?
He held me out there in the rain. He pushed me in the grass.
How long were you out there?
For well over 30 minutes or so.
Marilyn, you've known this guy a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, I've known him.
What do you think? What do you think of him now?
He's nothing.
He's nothing?
Down beneath my shoe.
What did he do with the rubbing alcohol using?
He poured it in my hair.
Hell.
He got in my eyes, and I felt
hell
so
no.
bad.
I'm gonna kick his ass. I need to talk to him. I need to talk to him. I need to kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna show him a man. I'm gonna show him an ass whooping. That's mine. That's mine.
I don't feel pretty, and my hair is all I got. I love my hair. That's all I got that makes me feel pretty. Look at my face. Look at my scratch. Look at scratch. He scratched me when he pulled. Oh, he did.
Did he pin you down and try to force himself upon you to have sex?
Yes.
Why haven't you told your mother about this before?
Because I don't want her.
Because you're
Shame.
A shame.
He chokes me.
He chokes you.
Because my mom has always told me, a man can only do to you what you allow him to do. I need help.
Well, this is what Bruce had to say. This is what Bruce had to say. This is what he thinks of you. Watch.
I've been with my girl DeMarla 5 years. I own her, so they give me the right to control her. When I want sex, I get it. One time I even held her down, and I had it the way I wanted to. If DeMarla don't want to listen to me, I choke her, slap her, I even put my cigarette out on her. DeMarla needs to wash my clothes, make my bed, and wear whatever I want her to wear. If she don't, I take the clothes and rip them right up off her. I don't care if our daughter is watching. If DeMarla ain't listen to me, I take her hair and snatch it right out. If DeMarla don't want to give me her money, I pour alcohol all over her. I make her stand out in the pouring rain. I even beat her with a clothes hanger. That slut needs to learn how to respect me. Nobody, not even her own mama, can even stop me.
Here's Bruce. Bruce, come on out. Little baby and in front of this little baby.
Yeah, she talked to me any kind of way in front of my baby, so I do what I want to do to her in front of my baby.
Yeah, you do what you want to do.
Yeah, that's right. I'm
well,
grown.
why don't you let her do what she wants to do?
Nah, she don't do what she want to do. I'm the boss. I control her. I tell her what to do.
Let me ask you this. Do you control her mother?
Yeah, I can if she want me to. You feel me? Chill, man. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. You crying
well, no
for
wonder
nothing.
she's crying. She's ashamed of all the things that she let you do to her. That's
she ain't
why.
let me do nothing. I do what I want to do.
You got the
pin
wrong
her down,
one.
force her to have sex with you.
Yeah.
You think or something? What is going on?
I have sex with her because when I want to, I force her. She don't want me to have sex with nobody else, so she gonna give it to me the way I want it when I want it. She ain't gonna tell me no.
Why would you take the one thing that she's proud of, her hair, and just pull it out?
Cause her hair, man, her hair ain't man.
Oh!
Your punishment is going to be? Your punishment is that you're from her mother.
Beat my ass. You want to beat somebody's ass, beat mine, boy. You ain't no man. You ain't no man. You ain't no man. Pull your hands, your hands. No, she ain't fit to be quiet. No, but that's my child. That's God's gift to me. And if anybody's going to beat her ass, it's going to be me, because you ain't going to do it. You ain't no man. You beat a child, man. You beat a boy, man. Because you ain't no man.
Sit down.
You ain't no man.
Taking a cigarette.
You come to me. You come to me. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here to deal with. That's why I'm here. You need to move over. Give me mine. No, this is mine, baby. This is mine. At her back.
Did you know this was going on?
No, sir. But you know what?
What?
It stops right here, right now.
It ain't stop. It ain't never stop. Until I say it stop. That's when it stop. When I say it stop, that's when it don't stop.
Maybe.
This is my child.
I understand that. Maybe we can rehabilitate him.
It ain't no rehabilitating. I'm gonna rehabilitate his ass if he put his hands on me again. I'm gonna be I'm gonna rehabilitate this, you understand?
She doesn't look too happy.
When we get back
Oh, she
home.
will be, baby. Trust me. All the other tears you cry will be from happiness. You can show that. I got your back. You coming, you could have been coming in.
You think she's gonna go?
You think I would have dealt with this?
Yep.
He know I would have dealt with it. He know it. That's why I was going on behind my back.
You gonna let her go home with him?
No, she going home with me. She going home with me. We going home to our baby.
Whatever.
We going home to our baby.
Yeah. We want to crack it.
I want to crack at his ass too.
We'll be back right after this.
Baby.
Baby, my ass. She got a baby at home. Baby, my ass. I love you, baby. My words are sincere. My words are sincere,
to your mama.
okay?
She ain't talking about
Ain't
nothing.
no such thing
I ain't
as
worried
love.
about what
Love
your
don't
mama
hurt.
telling you. She
Love
just
don't
running her
hurt.
mouth.
You gotta put your hand on somebody to love them, that ain't love.
Sit down.
Putting cigarettes out on her face? They will eat you alive in here, man. I promise you that.
Jackie shot.
I'm paralyzed from the waist down, and all this for a man that I thought I loved.
This is from me, just like the rest of us. I'm gonna act as if you don't know.
Teenage girl abused by their boyfriend. So, we've been talking to young men who feel it's their right to control and abuse their teenage girlfriends. So the time has come to try to talk some sense into the men and the women here before it's too late. Now, my next guest, Jackie, was in a controlling and abusive relationship with her husband, Jimmy, for 6 years. See, Jackie was called degrading names, and she was physically abused, and one day she says his anger went too far, because in a heat of an argument that all of you all have, Jackie was shot, leaving her paralyzed for the rest of her life.
My name is Jackie, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair because I chose to stay in an abusive relationship. I was married to Jimmy for 6 years. He controlled the money. He called me all types of names, bitches, sluts. I wasn't allowed to have any friends. I left my family for him. On March 24th of 2004, I got into an argument with Jimmy, and he hit me, so I hit him back. As I was turning around to get my jacket to leave, I heard a loud pop, and my legs gave out, and I fell on the floor. I couldn't feel my legs. I am paralyzed from the waist down. I can't go outside in the rain or snow. I can get in a tub, but I can't get out. I can't have children. Listen, young ladies, there's only 2 ways to get out of these controlling relationships. Either you walk out now, or you're gonna wind up dead in a body bag. Look at me. I'm paralyzed from the waist down. And all this for a man that I thought I loved.
Now, her husband was charged with attempted murder in the 2nd degree and 2 counts of assaults in the 1st degree, but he pled guilty to assault in the 1st degree. He's currently serving 9 years. Now, we want to bring Jackie out here. Jackie?
You need a life. You ain't nobody right now. A life beating her, son. My lip is split. I got over 1,000 stitches in my back. I've been stabbed here. I'm in a pamper. I catheterized myself with a 22 caliber inch bullet in my back. To this day, I will never be walking again. My sex life is gone. You 17 years old and got a baby, and you subjecting your child to this.
Did your mother know about his?
No, I ain't seen my mom's in 15 years. She just found out 2 years ago.
Like her?
And you straight up punk. A pair of socks. You gotta get out. All y'all girls are so beautiful. Pick your head up. Pick your head up. What you looking at the floor for? I used to have to look at the floor.
Now, this is what's going to happen. Jackie is going to be with these women after this segment, and she is going to show these women exactly what her life is all about. You're going to be in wheelchairs.
Yeah.
The way Jackie is.
I'm gonna show you what it is to get into the bed if you fall on the floor.
For you guys, I got something. This man is the author of a book called To Pose a Threat, My Rite of Passage. Raphael B. Johnson, listen to this.
Listen up. If you hit someone, choke them, punch them, that's assault. You go to prison. If you force someone to have sex, that's rape. You go to prison. And if you lock someone up to punish them against their will, that's called kidnapping, and you go to prison. Let me tell you something. I've been to prison for nearly 12 long years, and none of you little boys can handle even one night in there. Arthur, Kevin, Bruce, you so tough you make your women cry? Well, let's see how tough you are when you come to jail with me. Get ready, because I'm coming out. I wrote my book in prison in solitary confinement. Don't let nobody stop you from writing. You take this. This is from me. You got a problem with it, you come see me. Don't take nothing of mine. This ain't yours. That's my stuff.
Give it
now,
to
don't take nothing from me.
Take it. Give it to her.
Now, let me tell you something. Give you a benefit of the doubt, just like the rest of us. Because no one has taught you. But a real man don't put his hands on no woman. No woman. No woman. If a man gotta touch a woman, he gotta beat her. That makes him a sniveling coward punk. And let me tell you something else. This is real talk, man. If you're real, you can recognize it. This is real talk. A man is a reflection of his woman, and a woman is a reflection of a man. If she reflects you and you call her a hoe, then what that makes you, man? Young lady, I'm a man. I'm striving to be a man every single day. You are very beautiful, you are very valuable, and you are very sacred. As far as you, man, you too short, too light to fight, and too thin to win. I want to see what you're going to do when you come to jail with me, man. Because if you got to control a woman by putting your hands on her, then you don't even control yourself. Try controlling her with your heart and love, and I bet you she'll do whatever you want her to do. I bet you that. You got a baby. It ain't about him no more. It's about your baby. Period. And everything that you do, every move that you make is about that child. How I know? Because I got one. You understand me? Listen here. Take care of her and the baby and give them what they deserve, and that's heaven, man. Anytime that you put your hands on a woman, when you put your hands on a man, you hurting an individual. When you put your hands on a woman, you hurting an entire nation. Stop that, man. Recognize your thinking, man. I would have stayed back home and argued with somebody at the bus stop, man. I'm here to help you, man.
So this is what's going to happen. With the help of Raphael, the men are going someplace that they're going to be able to think long and hard about their actions. They're going to where you've been, jail.
Let's go.
These teens were going to spend the day in the same wheelchair that Jackie has to be in for the rest of her life.
I want to go like this to you, so you just wake up. Look at me.
What's your problem? Shut your mouth. How's that sound? I'm not your girlfriend.
You hear them? They want you.
Maury was a teenage girl abused by their boyfriend.
Backstage, Raphael B. Johnson started preparing these young men for what could be their future.
I want you all to see how guys react to you if you was to go to jail. To put your hands on a woman shows that you a stinking punk, man. Nobody's going to respect you. If you're going to prison, which you will be going to prison, you will see that you won't get respected by nobody.
While this group was headed off to jail, Jackie was working with the controlled teenage girls.
You can't allow anybody to put their hands on you. Come here. I want to go like this to you, so you just wake up. Look at me. This is my legs. Look at me. I'm not going nowhere.
She was going to show them exactly what it was like to live with the scars of an abusive boyfriend. These teens were going to spend the day in the same wheelchair that Jackie has to be in for the rest of her life.
Don't use your legs. Legs are paralyzed. They don't move. Let's go. Roll.
Right from the start, the teens saw how difficult it was to move around basic hallways.
It's hard, right? You getting frustrated? Go ahead. You can fit through there. How was it? Was it hard? It was very hard. I do this all day. Imagine doing this all day with your arms.
Then Jackie asked if DeMarla could do something as simple as getting a glass from a cabinet.
I can't. Let me see it. Let me see. Try. Don't cheat. I can't. It's hard, right? And you really think that this man is worth your life? Everyday things going to the bathroom is a huge project for me because my husband decided to shoot me and ruin the rest of my life.
And for the day's final step, Jackie took them to the top of a staircase.
Imagine if there was a fire. How would you get down these stairs? You want to die? You look like you got a death sentence. That's exactly what this relationship is, a death sentence. I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see you paralyzed like me. I have a mirror. I want you to look at it. What do you see? You're a strong, beautiful, young woman. That's what you are, Alicia.
I'm a beautiful, young, attractive woman.
Who doesn't deserve to be hit.
Who doesn't deserve to be hit.
Come here.
It looks like these teen girls have learned a valuable lesson. But what kind of lesson would the young men learn when they spend 24 hours in jail? How will these young men react to being controlled in jail?
What's your problem? Shut your mouth. I'm not your girlfriend.
You hear them? They want you.
Maury was brought to you in part by teenage girls abused by their boyfriend.
While the teenage girls were on their own emotional journey, these young men would learn what it feels like to have their lives controlled in jail.
You're going through the booking process.
Put your hands on the wall. Never said take them off the wall.
Think you're that funny? I don't know. Huh? What's your problem? You shut your mouth. How's that sound? I'm not your girlfriend. Got it? You're gonna change? How's it feel to being picked?
Next, Raphael B. Johnson led the men upstairs to where the imprisoned inmates were housed.
You're gonna recognize that this ain't a spot for you, man. You know what these guys will do to you in there?
They were brought up to cell block D, right next to where actual inmates were locked up in their cells.
They want you. I didn't tell them that. They want you. You think you can go in the cell with him? No, man. You're not supposed to put your hands on a woman, period.
As Raphael sat down with the men in a real-life jail cell, we could see that the consequences of their behavior were sinking in.
I spent 12 years of my life in the cell, man. Because I thought I was tough. Exactly like you. Putting cigarettes out on her face? That's the mother of your child, man. Do you really think that's the right way to live? What do you want to do, man?
Babe, I know everything I did was wrong. For real. I love you.
I'm sorry. Now, do you really think you can survive in something like this? Not really. You realize you have a problem. It's always okay to cry. I cry. And I'm a man.
I love you. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you no more. I don't want to end up here.
A real man don't put his hands on a woman.
I know it's not right. It ain't no I think. I know it's not right.
You're not in here yet. That means you got a shot to make your life better, man. Are you willing to make a change?
I'm gonna make it better because I'm gonna make a change. I'm sorry.
Start the day, man.
After the day's events, which one of these teen couples broke up?
Teenage girls abused by their boyfriend.
After going through their own separate emotional experiences, these teenage couples were reunited.
If you take this journal, I want you to be able to express yourself. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be like that no more. You know, I love y'all.
I ain't hugged you all day anyway.
Look at yourself. You're so beautiful.
Do you know how long it's been since you've said that to me? It makes me feel so good.
I want to change, baby. I love you.
I'm sorry about it, babe, okay? I ain't gonna do it no more. But I want to tell you I love you.
I love you, and I've always wanted to be with you. And now I'm just tired.
I can't have no peace.
No, we need to chill out.
Sitting under moonless skies, a gentle breeze is starting night. Lost in thoughts we reminisce about the love we've come to miss. Endless memories they linger on. In our hearts where you belong. Whispers of a love they used to be echo softly, eternally. Inspiring colors are faded in time. Faded photographs of once in its prime. Familiar laughter, a lingering sound haunts the silence, echoing all around. Endless memories, bittersweet they seem, a bittersweet symphony, a fading dream. Though chapters closed, the love remains etched in our hearts through sunshine and rain. Perhaps someday, down a different road, our paths may cross, a story untold. But for now, we hold on to these precious nights, whispering farewells beneath the moonlit light. share. Underneath the moonlit sky, a silent vow. These endless memories somehow will see us through somehow. In the tapestry of life, our threads entwined. Forever connected, body and mind.